So let's continue with sports, because we're not only happy when a Hungarian team achieves success, but also when a Hungarian athlete is part of a foreign team and succeeds there. In the following, we will be talking with Tamás Varga, the water polo player.
5 seconds on the attack clock and still an exclusion for the Croatians. Kanidze is sent out. The Croatians' nerves are starting to fray. Varga Tamás. This guy usually scores such incredible goals. It's just amazing. Varga. We have a 2-man advantage. The first exclusion is coming. Goal. Goal by Tamás Varga. The tension of always needing to win doesn't come later. Varga. He put all his anger into that shot. We go into the wall. The big shooters are at the back. Varga hits the post, but the ball bounces back to us. Now the ball loves us. It comes back if it leaves our hands. That's right. And it's with Varga. He has the courage to try again. Gergely kiss. Beautiful play. Tamás Varga is the scorer of the Hungarian equalizer goal.
Tamás Varga not only has a past, but also a present. And he's even planning his future. You know, you always look ahead to the Olympics, the 2012 Olympics, but we invited you here, among other things, to congratulate you on winning the LEN Cup. You've become a kind of mascot or a key figure in the LEN Cup victory. Why is that? You tell us instead.
Well, last year was Szeged. We won this Cup series, and this year I managed to reach the top again with the Cattaro team. Briefly about this club, it's a newly formed Montenegrin team. This year we entered the Jadranska Liga for the first time, and last year they entered the International Cup. And the interesting thing about it is that we knocked them out in the round of 16 last year with Szeged. And you know, last year I reached the top with Szeged, and now they bought me, and I managed to reach the top with them too.
And who will you reach the top with next year? That's the question, because you're a big wanderer. Because if I counted correctly, this Cattaro is your 9th club.
Well, yes, I was at Vasas for 7 years. That was the only one where that was also with interruptions. There was a 4, then I had an injury, you know, then another 3-year cycle. Well, I would have really stayed in Szeged. Unfortunately, there were financial reasons why I had to leave, because at the last minute, you know, they announced that everyone's salary would be 30% less after a LEN Cup victory. And well, unfortunately, I also had some family changes this year.
Don't sabotage?
No, but that's how it is, and it was absolutely necessary in every way. I had to go abroad because of financial reasons, no matter what.
Next year? See you next year?
My next year is still very much up in the air right now. It's quite possible that I'll continue my career here in Hungary. Of course, they definitely want me to stay there. We haven't sat down yet, because I'd like to give it another month to see if I can possibly return.
I'm asking so I know who to bet on. Who will win the LEN Cup in the upcoming year, you see. What's very interesting about you is that, well, you absolutely believe in the Chinese horoscope, or you shape your life according to it. That's the rumor. What's the truth in all of this?
Well, the truth is that you can either believe in it or not. It works. So for me, the Chinese, you know, in the Chinese horoscope, well, I believe in it. I live by it, I'd rather say.
Very briefly, what's the difference?
Very briefly. Well, very briefly about this. It's a very serious topic. My master, you see, is an English lady. Her name is Christina Neuhauser, who studied this for over 10 or so years in China with a very serious master. And I have it broken down by day, which days I can go to business meetings, sponsor negotiations, or any kind of business-related activities that I deal with.
So was a TV broadcast part of your day?
Well, today, this afternoon, is a neutral day. So this actually means...
So this fits now?
It fits.
And does it apply to eating as well?
Even more seriously with food. I focused on it since my injury. You know, after that intervention, I returned to the national team. Since then, very seriously, my diet too, what I need to eat, what. I have to pay attention to my diet. I have to pay attention to nutrition and nutritional supplements. You know, there are several sponsors who support me in this. I can't name them, but I pay close attention.
And how can a horoscope prescribe, for example, what I should eat? Because this kind of European horoscope that we use, it has these kinds of absolutely eat.
The horoscope doesn't prescribe it. There's a separate nutritionist with whom I discuss what's good for me. They continuously measure with biomagnetism and bioresonance to determine what substances I can consume. This remained from my injury, but I continue to develop it further. I want to perfect it even more. Regarding horoscopes in a person's life, there are cycles, 10-year cycles, and it's no coincidence that I've been so successful since 2007. Now I'm in a 5-year cycle that goes all the way until 2012. December 31st, which happens twice in a person's life. I have this now, and then I'll have it again when I'm 55 years old.
Oh, you know this too.
Of course, I have it.
What's your life's challenge? You know that
Because it's just a help for people. If you sit at home doing nothing, it doesn't matter if you have a very good day if you don't do anything for it. Life, the universe, only offers an opportunity. If you take action and do it, then it will come to fruition.
as a supporter, that's obvious. But then, according to this, does this absolutely determine your life, your affairs?
That's right. Absolutely. Well, many things. I don't want to bore the viewers with this now, that I make decisions based on this. Relationships. Well, I got divorced last year, you see, but I live by these principles. And
Was this in it too?
yes,
Was this failure included?
absolutely, absolutely. And I had to make a change now. So it's hard to say this. I'm on very good terms with my ex-wife. She's a very decent person. And the child also sees that dad and mom are handling the divorce completely normally. We actually love our child very much. Well, many things connect us, you see, and that was part of it. Yes, you're right. These things in life help. This Chinese horoscope, really, it helps me a lot. And, well, I'm really preparing for London.
So, according to the horoscope, we can then look forward to this with great optimism. Olympics.
I'm optimistic, but it's not just up to me.
Okay, but if you're there, if you have a good 5 years, and then you're there, that means it will be successful, and that's good for us.
That's right.
Well, then I wish you good luck with that, and I hope that the Chinese horoscope will work, because then the
Sure.
Chinese horoscope is good for us too. Thank you very much for coming, and congratulations on winning the LEN Cup.